Good evening, I'm Tom Common for Good Rockin' Tonight. We're at the Fantasy nightclub where Mission UK is about to go on. They're on a tour that's promoting their debut album, God's Own Medicine. With me is...
Wayne Hussey.
Mick Brown.
Of the band. That was easier than the last time. That's great.
Yeah.
Now, let me get this right. You have been together for 14 months. And in that time, you've been signed to a major label. You had 2 hit singles on the independent charts, and you're on a world tour. Now, how does a band that's just been around for this amount of time, I mean, what's the secret? How do you accomplish all these things?
Sleep with the right people.
There you go.
And we sleep with ourselves.
Sleep with yourself. Get lonely on the road?
Yeah, a band that sleeps together, stays together.
Yeah. The new album, God's Own Medicine. What does that mean to you?
God's Own Medicine is actually, it's a little known fact, but it's actually slang for morphine. It's British slang for morphine, but I like it and chose it because of what it can mean. It's pretty ambiguous.
Sure. What can it
I like
mean
the imagery of it. It's like it can mean we're setting ourselves up as some sort of gods and dispensing our medicine. Or on the other hand, it can be, you know that expression, taste of your own medicine.
Yeah.
It could be, you know, that sort of thing.
That's great.
We'll leave it up to the listener.
Sure. Now, I, along with many other people here in the States, have never seen your stage show.
Well, you're not going to really see it tonight. We couldn't get it in.
Oh, no.
Couldn't get anything in?
No. Too small of a club.
Yeah.
What would it consist of normally?
It's like the backdrop is like an altar.
It's a little like that.
Yeah, it's like the cover of the record.
There's 2 more arches at either side.
But as far as the band goes and the performance,
there's nothing premeditated about it. It's different every night. It's very spontaneous. Yeah.
It'd be wrong for a band like us to go through a set pattern of motions. We'd look silly.
Feels silly too.
I mean, we look silly, but at least we don't feel silly.
So, as far as the stage show, what do you feel is the most important thing? Is it the mechanics
It's
of the
the
music?
rapport between us and the audience is the most important thing. You respond to the audience, and likewise the audience respond to you.
It's nice to feel like we're watching a performance when we're on.
It's a very reciprocal thing. That's the most important thing. You can strip away all the lights, the big PA and stuff, and that rapport still, it's the most important thing.
Now, seeing as how your band has become so popular in such a short period of time, is there any bit of advice you can give to some of the up-and-coming bands that are forming now and searching for the big pen on the ink on the record contract?
You just really have to do what your instincts tell you to do.
Yeah.
You can't really sit down and make a game plan. You can have a rough idea of what you want to achieve, but there's so many factors come into play.
You've got to be 150% into it, like jump in feet first and totally dedicate yourself to it, and that doesn't mean that it'll get you there. It really doesn't. But,
I mean, we've been very lucky. I mean, if I knew exactly how and why we've become so successful in such a short
and
time,
sell it.
I'd write a book and make a fortune.
That's great. A lot of people do that on the trivialest of things.
I think it was just a case of we came along at a time when people wanted a band like us. There was not a lot else going on.
You guys enjoy the show tonight. I know I'm going to.
Yeah.
Good.
And enjoy the rest of the tour. Good luck at the festivals and recording this summer.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time round, eh?
And we'll see you next time around on Good Rockin' Tonight.
Thank you.
All right.